This episode of Dr. Glass is brought to you by Johnson Carnival.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. C.G. Glass and this is Hooked on Carnival, or help me, I am confused. Not me, but you, okay? Each episode we hope to answer some of your questions dealing with Carnival Glass to improve your collecting experience. This week we've enlisted our local mortician, a meter maid, and my wife's favorite cosmetologist to help answer your questions. So let's... Who is it? Who is it? Who is it?
Pizza man! Delivery for Dr. Glass!
Pizza? I didn't order any pizza. Did I order any pizza? I didn't order any pizza. I didn't order any pizza. I didn't order pizza.
Hey man, I just delivered them. And you'll owe me $49.50.
What? 49? I didn't order any pizza. What do you mean?
Hey, look, old man. I'm at the right address, and you owe me $49.50. Do I have to call the cops?
All right. I can't take this. I don't need to be thrown in jail. Here's $50. Give me my change.
What? No tip?
No, are you kidding me?
50 cents.
Oh God! Get out of here! Don't ever come back here. Pizza. Who wants pizza? I didn't order any stupid pizza. What? You took the pizza. My God, you're eating it. Everybody's eating it. It's all over your faces already. My God, the humanity of it. My God, I can't believe all that pizza is gone. Oh, it looks like it was feeding time at the zoo. Oh, God. Oh, that's left as crust. There's $50 down the drain. Oh, $49.50. Oh my God, enough of this tomfoolery. What's that? Who's Tom? I don't know, but I don't care. Well, let's get started. Okay, what's the first question, Natasha? Let me get rid of this stuff here. Unbelievable. Monsters, zoo animals. Okay. First question. Back to the show. It says, what is the difference between a hair receiver and a Rose Bowl? Okay. Well, if Boris played football, he could be called a hairy receiver. No, Tasha, I'm not going to pick on Boris anymore. He hurt his feelings. Okay, I'll apologize. I'm sorry, Boris. But he did start it today when he tied my shoelaces together. Okay, well, what's the difference between a hair receiver and a Rose Bowl? Okay. Here's a Rose Bowl. Notice it's cupped up, like we had shown in a previous episode. I can put my finger underneath it, hold it. Okay, it's got a collar bottom to it. But notice it's got a very round opening on top. Okay, and the round opening on top tells me that it's a Rose Bowl. Okay. We have another example to show them. Okay. Notice it looks about the same size, very much the same. Collar bottom, fold it up on top, round it up on top. I can put my hand in there, hold it up. But the main difference, as you can see, is the fact that it's got a square top. Okay, it's a square top. Okay, do we have another example? Thank you. Thank you. And this one you can again see that it's going to be a hair receiver because we've got a hairy brush in there. It's got a collar bottom, design outside, iridescence, and if you look at the top, it's got a square top. Now, what were hair receivers used for? Obviously, a rose bowl might have a flower in it or something to that effect. In the case of the hair receivers, they were used back in the Victorian age, where people would take the hair from their hairbrushes, like so, and they'd place them in the hair receiver. And, well, what good was that? I mean, well, maybe the birds could come use it for their nest, but actually they used it and they collected it, and they could do several things with it. Could be used to store hair, okay, and then they recycled the hair, and you used to fill it in small bags, and use it to fluff out women's hairstyles. So they might stick it in their hair to make it look like it's poofier, okay, and they recycle it that way. Or sometimes they'd make pin cushions out of it, wrap it up in cloth, sew them together, and then the hair inside would act as a pin cushion. So, or even some hair art, and I don't know what hair art might be. I can't imagine. I don't know if I'd ever want to see hair art, but that's another option for it. So I think we have answered that question for you. Okay, the difference between a hair receiver and a rose bowl. There you go. Good question and a good answer. Okay, do we have a second question, Natasha? Thank you, ma'am. Okay, this question says, which company made the most red? And I'm assuming the red, that means a red glass, okay? Two companies made the majority of red Carnival glass. They're Fenton and Imperial. Okay, now, Tasha, do we have a list of patterns? No? What? Boris thought it tasted good with peanut butter, and he ate it. Somebody needs to start watching him. Okay, I think he ate the formula for the shade of blue that Tom Burns just came up with last week. What was Brimfield Blue? Brimfield Blue. What a mind, what a mind. Okay, here's some examples of Fenton Red. Okay, in this case we have a red panther sauce. Okay, it's got a panther in the center, designs around it. Okay, different shapes, patterns. This one is footed, has 3 feet on the bottom, so it doesn't rest on the base, it actually rested on the 3 feet. If we would hold it up and look through it, I would see very distinctly that the glass is red, very red. Okay, so the glass itself was red. The iridescence sometimes gives other effects on it. So in other words, instead of all being red, you might see other colors on the surface of the glass. Okay, here's an open edge basket. Okay, it's a basket, open edge. Open edge means it has openings all the way around. Okay, it's a basket, but in this case it's got curved up on one side and curved down on the other side. So that was made after it came out of the mold and it was still pliable, and they were able to change the shape a little bit. If I would hold it up to a light again, I could see very distinctly it's red through the center. And again, it's giving off different iridescent colors too because of the iridescence that was sprayed onto the glass after it came out of the mold. This is a favorite pattern of a lot of people. This is a Persian medallion. Okay, it's kind of a very busy pattern in there. It's got like medallions all the way around on the inside. And this is a bonbon. Again, if you remember from our previous episodes, because it has the 2 handles on the side. Okay, and if you would hold that up to any sunlight or any light, you again would see that the glass itself was red, and then it was sprayed with iridescence. I can see greens and blues and other colors in here, in addition to the red that shows through from the glass. Okay, this is a Woodsland souvenir. Okay, this was made as a souvenir. This is a spittoon, and if you remember the spittoon from an earlier episode, spittoon is gathered and pinched around the top here, opening a wider mouth than this collar around here. Okay, and it's got patterns on the outside, and inside it's got actually labeled inside. And it says the Woodslands Worldwide Carnival Glass Association. Okay, it's kind of hard to see with these glasses on. But again, red, hold it up to the light, it's red. Okay, made as a souvenir. Okay. Here's a peacock and grape bowl. Peacock and grape, G-R-A-P-E. And it's great, but it's also grape. So it's peacock and grape bowl, okay? Again, it's got a collar base to it. It's a bowl because it's curved up, and it's got different patterns around on the inside. Made of red glass. If I would hold it up to the light, it would show red all the way through. And this is a very good example of showing the other colors, the greens and the blues and the other colors that might show up from the iridescence that's been sprayed onto it after it came out of the mold. And last example here is an acorn bowl. Okay. Again, it's bowl shaped, coming up on the sides, and collar base. Again, the only one that was any different than that was this footed one over here. Okay, this is a collar base. Very nice iridescence on the outside, lots of different colors in addition to the inside. Very, very pretty example of a red piece of Carnival glass, okay? And again, if I hold it up to the light, look through it, it's very, very, very red. So the glass itself, as it went in the mold, was red. Okay? And when it came out, they spray the iridescence on it and gives us the multitude of colors on it. So, okay, I think we've answered that question. Any other questions, Natasha? No? Okay, well, there you have it. Hopefully we've been able to answer your questions and improve your Carnival glass collecting experience. Tasha, do we have any letters or comments from others? Okay, well, we do have one here. And let's see what it says. It says, do you have any more pictures of Natasha au naturel in Russia? Au naturel. You're a pervert. You're a pervert. That's what I think of you, and I'm sure Natasha would think the same thing too, don't you, Natasha? Okay, agreed. No good for you. Okay. So keep those cards, questions, letters coming in. You can send them to me at drglass, D-R-G-L-A-S-S, at hookedoncarnival.com. You can see that across the bottom of your screen right now. So that's our show for today. Please run right out and join your local Carnival Glass Club. They're the best places to get hooked on Carnival. If you're interested in one of the clubs, one of the oldest clubs, think about joining the American Carnival Glass Association, the ACGA. They're a great club, and their dues are no more than a month of coin-operated car washes. So drive dirty. Okay, wave goodbye, Tasha. Oh, it's my pizza. Here, take your 50 cents.